My name is David McKinley. I guess we're all supposed to sit here. I'm used to wandering a little bit on this thing, so I'll try to sit through this presentation. But again, my name is David McKinley. I'm a civil engineer in a practice in Wheeling, West Virginia. We started that business 29 years ago with just one person, myself and my wife out here in the crowd. We were typing specifications and doing our work. But over the years, we've grown now to having 40 people on our staff. So I understand what it takes to build a business. I've got a nice small business, and I'm very proud of it. It's been successful, and we've been able to do some wonderful things throughout the state of West Virginia and for our family, the 40 families that we work together. We have 4 children and 5 grandchildren. We're about to have our 6th grandson this summer. But back a little bit quickly on some background, you heard some of it. I did serve 14 years in the West Virginia legislature. I was elected for 4 years to be the state chairman of the Republican Party and try to lead the charge of building a broad-based alternative to what was happening in Charleston. But at the same time, I left that in '94. I've had 16 years to become just as frustrated as many people out there about the betrayal that's happened in Washington. And what I've tried to do, therefore, is get back into this game, get back in and try to use some of the experience that I've learned when I was a businessman, and what I learned in the process in Charleston, to be able to take that and change the culture of Washington. So we're talking primarily about 4 things, and our literature out there would amplify that. The first is we're talking about the employment situation. We've got to do something to change the way Washington treats our businesses so we can encourage small businesses to flourish in West Virginia, not only West Virginia, but across the country. I want to stop the spending that's going out there and making hard decisions. I want to repeal the health care bill and put something back in. We'd all like to have a health care bill, and I believe we can do that, but we can't. This bill was the wrong bill at the wrong time. And then I want to protect our coal industry and the miners that work in it. I think there's some things that we can do that can make our coal companies, our basic manufacturers back strong. But it's not always as we get down to the final seconds of my remarks here, is to look at, it's not what we say necessarily, but what's our track record? What have we done? And that's why I'm so proud of the endorsements of people that have looked at me over the years and looked at what we've accomplished. It's not what we say, what have we done? And that's how we record. So the Right to Life West Virginia for Life have endorsed my candidacy. The National Right to Life has endorsed my candidacy. The Manufacturers Association, the National Manufacturing endorsed it. The automobile, the newspaper, the Wheeling News Register, the Wheeling Intelligencer, the Parkersburg newspaper, former elected officials throughout the state have endorsed our candidacy. They have seen what I've done. They know that I'm good for my word, and what I tell you, that I've delivered on it. Because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have been able to have been successful both as a businessman and in my career in the legislature. So I want to come across to you for you to understand that there are conservative values that I want to espouse. And you'll hear more later.